Alright, what is up guys? FeedTheShark back here once again, and today we're going to be covering the champion reveal, the next champion to League of Legends, which will be Kindred, the Eternal Hunters. A total of 2 champions, more or less, this is going to be. So you can see here, they have the wolf, this is a wolf, but it actually has a lamb mask, which is pretty interesting. And then this is the quote-unquote lamb that has the wolf mask. Which it looks really not lambish, but let's move on. Aside from that, so it isn't a double entity pretty much, and yeah, so if we read here, we're almost ready to breathe life into League's next champion, a marksman designed, so keyword on marksman, potentially an ADC as well. Doesn't really make sense to be an ADC though. I'll explain why in a bit. Designed for a life in the jungle. So Kindred prowls through camps, marking enemy champions for death and permanently growing in strength if they're able to carry out the promised sentence. But just as Kindred brings death, so can they delay it. Should their allies meet the deadly force, Lamb, one of Kindred's 2 spirits, can create a large blessed zone that for a valuable seconds denies the ever-creeping inevitable clutches of death. So people are saying, oh, maybe it's death because everyone shall meet him. I guess in a way you could say that's correct. But if you click on this, you can actually see a splash art as well, which that is. There's currently no skin released, which is another thing I want to note, because on the PBE, the champion's not even out. Like I'm on my main account. You have been unsuccessful in completing your series. Thanks, League. All right. Anyways, so let's go ahead and look here. So the passive, Mark of the Kindred, you can see right here, will landmarks an enemy champion anywhere on the map for death, and this also works. The wolf actually marks large jungle creeps as well from time to time. All champions can see targets that are marked for death, so you'll see right here. So as you can see, gangplanks marked for death, and yeah. So when you kill them, so you see that there coming sign as well. So this is when Scuttle Crab or a large enemy jungler or a large jungle creep, what am I saying? I feel so tired, I just woke up, gets marked. You saw Scuttle Crab get marked right there. And if Kindred, if they get an assist or a kill on the marked thing, they actually get a permanent stack that boosts their stats, I believe. And I believe Riot Rex on AskFM said this jungler was going to be a jungler that was going to have a not too fast clear, but a healthy clear, as well as lower base stats than regular junglers, which will make them scale into late game a bit better with their passive, Mark of the Kindred, you know, while being a bit more risky to get your stacks and whatever. So that's the passive. Let's move on to a Q. Kindred dashes in a target direction before firing up to 3 nearby enemies, whatever. You'll see right there. So you see the lamb part, and this is a W actually, so we'll go on to this next, but basically what your W is, you can actually put your wolf and make it start attacking things for like a certain time, which is Wolf's Frenzy. You'll see right here. So yeah, so Q is pretty simplistic. It's just an AoE spell. Like, let's just go over it one more time. So there you go. You AoE spell right there. It's a skill shot because you jump in that direction, and then it does AoE. Alright, so let's move on to this. Oh shit, this is still going on. Alright, so Wolf's Frenzy here. So passive, Kindred builds stacks of Hunter's Vigor as they move around. Once fully stacked, Kindred's next basic attack steals a flat amount of health. So sort of in the sense of the same as, you know, any movement item sort of is, like, you know, Static Shiv, Ludens, what else? Dead Man's Plate. Like that, you gain stacks over movement, and then you can release it at some point. So yeah, that's what that is. So active, Wolf temporarily splits from Lamb, creating a large split or spirit zone around him and attacking whoever Lamb attacks. So whoever Lamb attacks, the Wolf attacks when he splits off, or his closest enemy, whatever you decide to choose, right? Lamb can cast Dance of Arrows with a greatly reduced cooldown while inside Wolf's Frenzy. So technically that has really good synergy. You put your Wolf down, and then around that area you actually use your Dance of Arrows for a better cooldown, right? So in essence, it's some synergy right there. So let's look at this. So there you go. You move around, you get that empowered auto in a second. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. So there's the empowered auto. So you steal a flat amount of health. That's cool. And you actually do get a heal as well. So you can put your wolf down right there, you can see, and then Kindred can attack something else or whatever. And yeah, that's pretty much it for that. Let's move on to his or their E. Kindred initially slows the targeted enemy. If they're then able to attack their crippled target 3 times in a quick succession, the target suffers a burst of % max health damage. So there's that max health damage, kind of like we saw with, I don't really believe Callista's is max health or E. Anyways, I'm not going to talk about that because I'm going to sound ignorant in some way or another. So, you know, in the sense that I don't really know what I'm talking about sometimes with these skills, because I don't play these champions. Some of these champions I'm talking about, but yeah, and like they're similar to Calista, Vayne, where they have that 3 or 4 attack proc, and Brahm's another one where you gotta proc it for the stun. So yeah, yeah, we'll just watch it. So you initially E them, so you have to E them to get the stacks on, which is different, a bit different from Vayne and Gnar and Calista. Even though Calista you have to E, but after the fact. So you saw that, and suffers a burst of, so it actually slows them initially as well. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good. The slow's not, actually the slow's pretty nice actually. So the third attack actually brings your wolf out, which is pretty cool. Now let's move on to the last ability, which is their ultimate, Lamb's Respite. So this is kind of like a Bard ultimate. I know you guys want me to, you know, click play, but I'm going to talk about it. So Kindred creates a large but temporary zone beneath itself or a targeted ally while active. Lamb's Respite prevents all units within its boundaries from dropping below critical levels. Tryndamere, why the fuck could you have like an AoE to you now? Like, you guys get so pissed off at Tryndamere, now we're going to have to deal with it all the damn time in an AoE effect too. Finally, Lamb's Respite applies a flat heal to all champions still inside. So that's pretty cool. Alright, there's an email notification going up. Anyways, I think it's my porn subscription or something. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so that's that. So let's watch it right here. So it's like an AoE effect. It's funny that they use Bard for the thing too. So you'll see Kindred puts it down right here. Bard can no longer get under that percentage of health, and then he also gets a small heal. Small flat heal at the end of it. So that's for the abilities. We can look this picture quickly as well. A little in game of that. And as you can see, the lamb part actually does have like hooves. Besides that, it doesn't really resemble a lamb at all, in my opinion. But the wolf resembles a wolf more, obviously, with it having a wolf face or whatever. But yeah, so you can read all this. Kindred might be a fragile champion, but by keeping on the move and attacking whenever the passive is ready, they'll stay healthy enough to continue their hunt. So you want to be I feel with the champion you want to be ganking whoever's marked and just getting strong as the game scales. So you can see this. This is some awesome artwork, by the way. Right here, like this is pretty epic. So yeah, so technically, wait, I don't get it. Okay, yeah, that's the arrow. Alright, cool. Or that's the bow, I mean. So yeah, you can read all of this. I'll link it down below. This is actually the OCE site. I just went on the first link I saw. So team fights, another epic art. This is, yeah, these are some really nice like art. Whoever designed this art is pretty awesome. Once ult ends, the heal granted by Lamb's Respite will soon give way under the brutal few seconds that inevitably follow. Yeah, so, you know, death. But yeah, it's pretty much saying fuck you. It's already hard enough to finish off low health targets. Here's a harder way to do it. Anyways, so here's a synergy, works well with Gragas, Alistar, Ashe. Obviously because they have a lot of CC, I believe. They also give good peel in general. Ashe self peels for herself, and Ashe also provides peel with their slows and ult. So struggles against Lee Sin. I can see, yeah, Lee Sin, especially as in like when you're jungling with Kindred, I see Lee Sin being a problem since he does have that really good early game. So jungling as Kindred would be a struggle when you're playing against a Lee Sin. I could definitely see that being an issue. As well as Irelia. Irelia is not too bad, but obviously struggles against Cassiopeia. You could get kited with Bayer, and then those are comments. So back in a few days with some behind the scenes. Anyways, I'm going to stop talking. I don't want to ramble anymore. I'm going to cover this champion as soon as it comes out on the PB. So make sure to subscribe if you're new to my channel to join the frenzy and be, updated on the champion when it comes out. I'm going to make a gameplay as soon as it comes out. Try to get it rendered fastest on YouTube because you know me. I'm the fastest. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. Anyways, I was actually taking a nap earlier, so I'm quite happy I woke up just now. I'm quite happy. I thought I was going to have to rush and try to get a video up, but that's obviously not the case since the champion is not out yet. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. What do you guys think about Kindred? Do you like him/her/them? Do you think you'll be playing them? Do you think you're going to be getting them? I'm definitely going to get them, man. I got the IP I got like 1300 IP right now, so I'm going to get them. But yeah, hopefully you guys are having an awesome day. Leave a like on the video if you did enjoy. And I will link this website, this web page down below as well if you want to check it out for yourself. Without my tour guidance, if you want to call it that. But anyways, like I said, hopefully you're having an awesome day. I'm quite excited to see what skin it is. Obviously for this champion, it's a very unique champion, so the skin's gonna be pretty awesome as well. But yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys there. Like I said, hopefully you're having an awesome day. Drop a like if you did enjoy. Check out my links, my Facebook, Twitter, Twitch to stay updated on all the new content. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video, I guess. See you later.